This Gulf oil spill is kind of bad. I wish someone could make sense of it, but I really don't know who. Is there anybody out there who can make sense of this? Anybody in the YouTube world? Anybody? Anyone?
Hello, Joe.
Who the hell are you?
"'Tis only I, Dr. Thunder." You must be wondering what I'm here for.
Yes?
Well, I shall tell you. I am the doctor that makes sense into nonsense, and nonsense into nonsense, and things that don't really make sense into things that really don't make sense. Yes, I am your savior, to say. Now, you're wondering about the BP oil spill. I can assure you that this is not a catastrophe. No, it is not. It is not a catastrophe. It is only and merely a world pandemic, you see. You see, BP pumps the oil. BP sells the oil, and Europe buys the oil, and Europe takes the oil and launches it into the smart cars, and they drive the smart cars, and they go to BP to fill up their smart cars with more BP oil, and then the BP oil revenue goes back to BP, where they'll make the more revenue and the more oil, and then it creates a more bigger catastrophe because of government corruption, and then people will buy Twinkies from BP as a consolidating gift. You see, Twinkies are the key to any economic plan. It is very vital to every man to have a Twinkie whenever he or she is to visit a BP store, whereas a mini market person will hand you a Twinkie as a consolidatory gift and say, "Hello, sir," or "Madame, here is a Twinkie, enjoy your BP oil." And then everyone is happy, everyone buys BP oil, and everything is all happy again, harmony, until the birds come back and eat people's faces off, and they're covered with oil, and people get covered with oil, and that's when we blame Exxon. Exxon, that evil Exxon. Yes, they're the ones who had that Exxon Valdez that crashed on Alaska, and kaploot all over Alaska waters. Oh, it was terrible, terrible. That was more than a world pandemic. This is only a mere shadow, so fear not, my little Joe Trask. You are safe on the East Coast.
But it's gonna...
The East Coast will not be affected. Gulf Stream will take it to the North Atlantic. The whales will choke on the oil. But you don't eat whales, do you? I did not think so, so you'll be fine.
But what about...
Rest well, Joe Trask. Rest well. Goodbye.
I am so terribly confused.